We just got done with regionals. We're just gonna do deck profile with what George ran yesterday. It's xSabers. So we're gonna start with the main deck.
Yay! Alrighty. So for the main deck, I ran one effect Veiler. Honestly, it didn't really. I never even drew it, and also it never even really helped. It just sat there on my hand, honest, the whole time. I didn't even get a chance to use them. The only time I ever used them is to normal summon and actually synchro with it. It was kind of sad, but it still did pretty good occasionally. But I just stuck with one on the main deck. And one Iguana. I use him basically to get back the xSabers that I lost, mainly Faltro, and try to go for the loop. 2 Pastols. Oh my god. It's so funny when people run into Pastoral. They don't expect it and they get very mad. Obviously 3 Dark Souls. Sometimes I run into a little trouble when they have Thunder King out, but if that's the case, I try to defend it until I could get rid of the Thunder King so I can actually search. I mean, with the new rulings, it's kind of slowed down the deck for Dark Soul, but I mean, you can still work around it. If you have 2 Dark Souls in the graveyard, you know, recycle those 2, and then you still get 2 as long as it's 1 of each. Deck still works, same, almost the same. 3 Emerald Blades and 3 Full Helm Knights. Basically, honestly, these are my beaters. I attack with these, or I'll shift the monster to defense mode, or I see this monster in defense mode, I attack, special summon another one of these guys and keep attacking. And basically, they're just annoying 1300 beaters, which is kind of hilarious, because these ones are actually what won me the game. 1 Arabellum, some people are iffy about it, but if they have a clear field, you know, that's 1 card they minus. And, you know, 1600 is not that bad. And it's a tuner. 2 Bogarts. Only reason I run 2 Bogarts is because I can't really synchro for anything else but a xSaber monster with him. And also, he starts the whole Faltro summoning and everything. 3 Faltros. I always run into the problem where I don't get a Faltro in my hand, or I want more Faltros in my hand, and basically it's the whole engine to synchro summoning and also going for the loop. Mongoris, obviously, he saves me every time. Monster Reborn and Staples. This one actually helped me a bunch of times for exceedings. Oh my god. 2 Power Dualities. They're really good. Half the time I normally bluff with this card, and when they heavy storm it, the look on their face is priceless. Two MSTs. I always side deck 1 just in case. Right now people don't really play that many set spells and trap cards, so 2 is perfect for now. 1 E-Call and Book of Moon, just basically to help me out. 2 Bottomless, staple. This is a staple basically. I could also bluff with it, and it's a pretty good bluff, I'll tell you that. Summon 1 monster, set it, then they mystic it, get 2+ monsters. Mirror Force, good one. We got Reinforced Truth just to get out Pastoral, and also a really fun bluff card. Trap Does Shoot and Torrential Tribute. This one I've only got once first draw. It still did pretty good too, like 10 turns after. 2 calls. Now to the extra deck. These are my 2 Exceeds. He helped a lot against people that remove my Dark Souls or remove any other monsters. just because they don't want me to actually summon anything else with their effects. So I summon him, detach a monster, and get him back. This one's 25 beater. Sometimes I get him to 3,000 to take on higher monsters for my level 5s. He helps out in case I want to actually go for the whole. If I know I could synchro summon more than once in one turn, I go for him first and then start synchro summoning from there and get +1s every time. He's good against almost any deck that you see, especially mixed with Barkion. That's just a really good lockdown. And we got Cataster. Basically, I did pretty good with light swords against this one. I still lost because I got rid of it, but I did pretty good against them for a while. Double Hunlei, just to bait out their warnings. As soon as they dropped that warning, you know, I just summoned other things and then went for game. Barkion, I normally go for him first just in case they chain with Compulse, which sometimes they did, and it helped out Brainiac to get rid of those annoying monsters or any set and cards that they have and just go for the extra push. My only level 7 is him. I didn't really summon him at all. I don't even run Black Rose because I rarely go for level 7s, and this is the only level 7 I can actually use. Scrap Dragon and Stardust. Basically, these were the ones that every time I summoned got me the game. One Trishula, 2 xSabers. I don't know about Trishula. He's good at times, but I don't really summon him more often than I do these two. Just because I go for the loop and I try to get rid of their hand instead of what they have on the field. Now for the extra or the side deck. We got one effect Veiler, just in case. 2 DD Crows. That used against Light Swords or Chaos or anything that revolved against Graveyard. 2 Smashing. Honestly, this is an awesome Christia killer. Because Christia really hurt me pretty bad in some games. And I drew into these and they helped me out. There's my 3rd Mystic. These ones are really fun. That's how I really got rid of Thunder King so I could do my plays. I use these and also Smashing Grounds also. But they really helped a lot. Deep Prisons. Got rid of a bunch of annoying monsters. I always used them against either Christia or Thunder Kings. It was a must. Double Dust Tornado. Let me tell you one thing. Gravekeepers messed me up so bad, so I had to put these in. We got my 3rd Gotham Z-Call. Just in case I want to go for a more explosion, you know, I'll put one in. Double Mind Crush. This one I like using against decks that basically they search out a lot, so I know what they have in their hand and I could just use it against them, and it really helps. But I actually didn't use it that much times this tournament, but sometimes it did actually work. Well, that is my deck profile. I'm kinda tired and it's early in the morning, so later YouTube.